This will be much easier if you're just honest with me.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I think you have the wrong...
There's no point in lying. We have all the evidence we need.
Fear took over my entire body as I sat at that cold table in the county police station. It was like nothing I had ever experienced before. The mix of my nerves and the rudeness of the officer made me feel so little and helpless. It was so surreal, as if I was looking at myself from the outside. The only way to properly explain what happened is to take you back to a few days ago. I'm just your average teenager, you know, stressed about school, worried about disappointing my parents, trying to balance a social life, good grades, a healthy lifestyle, and happiness. Some days I feel on top of the world, and other days I feel worthless, but that's just life. But my monotonous life changed on a day just like any other.
I'm bored. Do you want to go do something?
What do you want to do?
Let's go to the lake and take some pictures.
I don't know. I hear that spot's pretty sketchy.
No, we're just gonna go there and take some cool pictures. It'll be fine. Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Alright, fine. Let's go.
I'll go grab the camera. Wow, Neha, I'm getting real good shots of this lake today.
I don't know. It still seems sketchy. I think we should leave.
No, Neha, it'll be fine. Let me just take a few more pictures.
Police! Get on the ground! Put your hands where I can see them! Copy. We have a male and a female suspect, 15 years old, coming to the station right now.
Officer, this is a big misunderstanding.
Officer, what did we do? You're wrongfully arresting me. This is not right.
Shut up and wait till we get to the station.
I was so confused. How could they just take two innocent lives into custody like that? I tried to ask questions, but I was either ignored or given rude responses. I was taken to the police station and had my mugshot taken. I felt like such a criminal. I was taken into a cold, dark room and sat there what felt like hours. The isolation was maddening because I knew there was nothing I could do or say to change my situation. But suddenly, I heard the door open and an officer walked in.
This will be much easier if you're just honest with me.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I think you have the wrong...
There's no point in lying. We have all the evidence we need.
My cousin and I were just...
Listen, I know why you were there. There's no point in lying. Just confess.
What's going on? Please, officer, I swear I didn't do anything.
Don't play stupid with me. I know what your people do.
I couldn't believe what I was hearing. My people? I never thought racism was a problem where I lived. I mean, everyone seems so welcoming of different cultures and religions. How could there be people out there that can still judge me so easily?
Cut to the chase, bud.
I didn't do it.
I know you did.
No, I didn't.
Don't act smart with me. Why were you at the lake?
Me and my cousin were just taking pictures there. I just like the view.
I know you're guilty!
No!
What exactly were you doing earlier in that day?
Okay, listen, after school, I finished school, I went to my cousin's house. After that, we just went to the lake to take some pictures. God!
We're done for now, come with me.
Taking pictures.
Do you have anyone, like a teacher, that I can talk to that can vouch for you?
No, it's just a hobby.
And I'm supposed to believe that? Why? Your cousin Zuhair already confessed.
We're innocent. I was incredibly frustrated. I was telling the truth, but he refused to believe me. I wish there was some way that I could show them the truth, that the person deciding whether I was innocent or guilty knew all the facts. In that interrogation room, I slowly began to realize the bigger picture of everything. There was more to this than my cousin and I being falsely accused of a crime. Even though my thoughts were desperate at the time, I knew that there was more to this than I'd previously thought.
You got lucky this time. We caught the real criminal. You're free to go. Don't be so relieved. I'm sure I'll see you soon.
Breaking news right off the top tonight. Good evening, everyone. I'm Daryl Kirkland Morgan.
And I'm Ben Wilcox. We have confirmed an
God,
armed robbery
I can't believe
at
we almost got roped
Irish
into this.
Savings Bank in
I'm
West.
so sick of seeing the news.
When they were questioning me, I was scared. Were you?
Yeah, I was so nervous, and it made me realize how unsafe I felt.
What do you mean?
Well, it was just a year ago when the Chapel Hill shooting happened. We're lucky things didn't get that far. I mean, just recently, 3 black Muslim boys were shot, execution style.
But that stuff doesn't happen around here. We live in a pretty safe place.
Stuff like that doesn't usually happen there either. I mean, just a while ago, there was a city council meeting about the Syrian refugees' arrival, and there's a lot of racism there.
Well, really?
Yeah, it's real scary stuff.
Living in constant fear isn't a way to live. We shouldn't always be scared of what's going to happen. You know, we can't control what happens outside of our lives.
Yeah, we can't ignore what's happening outside, though. I mean, we should spend our time wisely, like helping others and living our life to the fullest. The loneliness I felt while I was sitting in that police station was something I hope to never experience again in this life. But I know one day I'll have to be in that same situation, but this time in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This realization was comforting, but also terrifying. Comforting because I'll never be accused of something I didn't do, but terrifying because I'll be held accountable for every single one of my actions, even the little things that no one ever noticed, or even I noticed. That's all on my record, and I will have to answer for them. If standing in front of one of Allah's creations and being questioned caused me to fill with fear, then what will the effect of standing in front of the Creator Himself have on me? Just a small speck of dust in front of Him. Life is short, like a race against time, and before we know it, we'll be standing in front of our Creator, answering for our actions,